Tonight from TV Land, it's Get Smart, followed by Dragnet, and then the best of Saturday Night Live.
I'm looking for two fuzz named Friday and Gannon.
You found him?
On Dragnet, every night at 9:30, 8:30 Central on Nick at Night.
Dick York, Dick Sargent. There's no love lost between these two.
I'll get rid of him so fast it'll make his head spin.
That's crazy.
Tune in when they settle the score once and for all as Nick at Night presents Dueling Darrens, a week-long marathon that brings the color episodes of Bewitched to Nick at Night and gives you the chance to call in toll-free and vote for your favorite Darren. Don't miss it. All next week starting at 8:30, 7:30 Central, only on Nick at Night.
How'd you like a bust in the bazoo?
Hey, have you flipped? What's gotten into you?
After a long, hard week in the Technicolor world we live in, you need to forget the green, blue, red, and escape to the cool, monochromatic world of Mr. Ed, My Three Sons, The Patty Duke Show.
Why did they have to be so sweet?
Sweet, simple, and so easy on the eyes. Let Nick at Night's black and white weekend work its monochrome magic on you. It's good TV, pure and simple. Black and white weekend, every weekend on Nick at Night.
3 things they haven't ruined yet. Milk mustaches. The Vulcan death grip. Arnold the pig.
Doesn't he look cute?
Count on Nick at Night.
Looking for Mr. Right? Turn to Nick at Night. For TV Land's most eligible bachelors, like the strong, silent type, meet Friday, Joe Friday.
I'm not married.
How about a hopeless romantic named Ed?
How do I look, B? Let me count the ways.
Or do you want the boy next door? He's Dobie Gillis.
I'm charming, lovable, clean-cut, winsome, loyal, devoted.
The bachelors of Nick at Night. Sure, they're two-dimensional, but they're not afraid of commitment. They'll be here for you every night on Nick at Night.
Coming up on Nick at Night, it's Dragnet, followed by Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and then The Lucy Show. Nick at Night, preserving our television heritage.
Just been handed a bulletin. You have something on your front tooth.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show, weeknights at 9, 8 Central on Nick at Night. It's that time of year again when all those other TV networks slap on the Christmas spirit. Well, at Nick at Night, we deck our halls with good cheer all year long. After all, Donna doesn't save her smile just for Christmas. Maynard isn't kind to animals just once a year. And if you're hankering for some fruitcake, you can find Maxwell Smart any night. At Nick at Night, good TV, it's a keeper. So don't let those other networks drag you in with slick holiday cheer. Watch Nick at Night. We're nice to you more than just once a year.
You know, the Dick Van Dyke Show is about a man struggling to keep his integrity in the crass world of show business.
No, it's not. It's about a woman confronting her own insecurities.
What insecurities?
About her future, her individuality, her marriage.
But it's the man who has to battle the New York rat race.
Well, being a housewife in New Rochelle is no picnic either.
Well, that's not the point. This is a show about a man
It's about
who
a
has
woman.
to
argue about the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Why do you think they call it the Dick Van Dyke Show?
Well, if you don't know, I'm certainly not going to tell you.
Every night on Nick at Night. Tonight from TV Land, it's Dragnet, followed by Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and then Green Acres.
Alien Fever.
I am Mindy, Catwoman from Mars.
Catch it on Mork and Mindy, weeknights on Nick at Night.
Mary.
Uh-huh.
Mary, Mary.
Dear, funny Mary.
Mary, Mary, Mary.
Oh, forget it.
Mary, 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 Mary.
Here I am.
Mary, Mary, Mary.
I know.
Mary, Mary.
Oh, Mary, you're just so Mary.
Mary.
What show is this for, anyway?
The Mary Tyler Moore Show, weeknights at 11:30, 10:30 Central on Nick at Night.
He's fair.
If I don't like you, I'll fire you.
Right.
You don't like me, I'll fire you.
He's profound.
You don't have to be a whale to write Moby Dick.
He's carefree.
I live to boogie.
And he's on Nick at Night every night.
I like the respect that comes with that well-seasoned look.
Some call him Mr. Grant. Others just call him Lou.
Dear, cryptic, bashful, dirty-minded Lou.
Lou Grant on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, weeknights at 10, 9 Central on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night presents TV Land Fables. Once there lived a great mom.
These eggs are just sensational.
A grandfather with magic powers.
I'm gonna have hair.
A horse of mighty plume and good taste, and lots of happy people. But each night, someone got into some kind of trouble.
I think I'm gonna be sick to my stomach.
And then it was all okay again.
You see, everything turned out beautifully after all.
Nick at Night, where good TV lives happily ever after.
TV Land's greatest running gags.
I imagine she's very lonesome for Donald. Daniel. Darwin. David.
Another reason to watch Nick at Night brand reruns every night.
All across America, it seems everywhere you look, another billboard is going up to spread the word about the good TV you'll find on Nick at Night. Take this billboard recently painted in New York City. Over 4,000 square feet of surface area, more than 350 gallons of paint were applied to create the image, and 175 cups of freshly brewed coffee were sucked down to get it all done fast before the owner of the building could stop us. The Nick at Night billboards, another service of Nick at Night, the network for the TV generation. The Partridge Family, the ordinary American family. Doing chores, going to school, playing sold-out rock and roll concerts of their chart-busting hits, playing sold-out rock and roll concerts of their chart-busting hits. The Partridge Family is a family like none other, traveling the country in a strange painted bus.
Strange? You're calling my family strange?
Well,
Tracy, don't put that drumstick up your nose.
groove to the Partridge Family every weeknight at 8, 7 Central on Nick at Night.
This Tuesday, don't watch the election returns. Watch our returns as Nick at Night presents the first return, 6 classic TV Land firsts. Return to the first Mr. Ed.
The horse talks.
Superman #1 with young Clark Kent.
Mom, why am I different from all the other boys?
The first meeting, the first beating, and the first greeting. Hello, Hank. Hi, Chief. The first returns, a TV Land election night special starting this Tuesday at 9, 8 Central on Nick at Night. The first returns is brought to you by AT&T and Woolite Fine Fabric Wash.
Yes, you'd have to lead a group of Cub Scouts for nearly a month to get as many knock-knock jokes as in one episode of Laugh In.
Who's there?
Laugh In, every night on Nick at Night. It's time for the TV Land Farm Report with Hank Kimball.
Tomatoes are the dumbest of all plants. You know their IQ is hardly above what a 6-year-old child is?
Green Acres, every night on Nick at Night.
There's a pad in TV Land where the thinker man rules.
My name's Dobie Gillis.
Yeah, Dobie Gillis, where Warren Beatty is a four-corner called Milton, and where Tuesday Weld is a bird called Thalia.
It shows you've got money, and that's what's important. Money.
But those cats are small potatoes, TV Land-wise. What's with Bob Denver making the scene?
I'm like beautiful.
As Maynard G. Krebs on Dobie Gillis. Weeknights at 8, 7 Central on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night's biggest event is coming this New Year's Eve. I'm Casey Kasem, host of Nick at Night's 1991 Rerun Countdown. And this year, guessing the #1 show could win you a handsome rebate check for $19.91. That's right, money back from Nick at Night. Why not take a guess? It's not so hard. It'll be one of these. Nick at Night's current lineup. Superman, Dick Van Dyke, Get Smart, take a pick. Sure, $19 won't change your life, but almost 2,000 viewers will win. And you don't have to name the episode either, just the show. To enter, send a postcard with your name, address, age, and phone number, and the show you think will finish #1. Send it to this address. Enter today. And then tune in New Year's Eve to see if you were right. 1,991 viewers will start 1992, $19.91 richer.
The Rerun Rebate is brought to you by Corbel Champagne.
Looney Tunes, you'll find on Nick at Night. Conflicts you, and so with dynamite. Passion, come feel the passion. The cruel seduction, the self-destruction. The greed, the valor, terrifying power. Experiments go sour for half an hour. Nick at Night, power, passion, valor, cruel seduction, self-destruction. Looney Tunes.
If you think about it, a duck subjected to the 20,000 volts of a high-tension wire would end up like this. But why bother? In the nether regions of TV Land, cartoon country that is, that kind of reasoning just doesn't cut it.
You're a darn tootin' buster.
That's right, every weekend leave logic behind as Looney Tunes Psychomania invades Nick at Night.
Lucky me.
So check your brain at the door.
Sometimes it just doesn't pay to think.
And make room for Dada, Bugs, Daffy, Roadrunner, and the rest of the Looney Tunes, because you need them more now than ever. Weekend nights at 8, 7 Central on Nick at Night.
Tonight from TV Land, it's Superman, followed by Dick Van Dyke. And then, Get Smart.
The National Weather Service gives hurricanes stupid names. What does Nick at Night want?
Hurricane named Superman, if you ask me.
Nick at Night demands a hurricane named Superman.
Nick at Night's Block Party Summer is serving up 6 back-to-back episodes of Bewitched every Wednesday night. Now, 6 episodes may sound like a lot, but Bewitched is so light, you can have one right after the other. How light? See for yourself. Vacuum cleaners, babies, luggage. So light they float. It's classic TV that won't weigh you down. Bewitched be Wednesdays. On the air all Block Party Summer long here on Nick at Night.
Joe Friday wants to know.
You understand your rights?
Nick at Night says, know your TV rights.
According to state and federal law, you're entitled to classic TV all night. It's your right.
That makes it as legal as eating a hot dog at the ball game.
That's why, unlike some networks who leave you defenseless in late night, Nick at Night is always on patrol. From prime time into the wee hours, there to protect and serve you big TV pleasure.
Flip a dial, instant entertainment.
So exercise your right to classic TV all night with...
If you feel that watching Alfred Hitchcock will keep you up at night, try a little warm milk and watch Hitchcock every night on Nick at Night.
After a very, very long week, you deserve some very, very good TV. Treat yourself to Very, Very Nick at Night every Saturday night. It's 4 hand-picked shows that are truly classic.
Very, very.
It's unique every week. Very, very Mooney. Very, very guest stars. Very, very embarrassing.
You guys are very, very thorough.
So this Saturday night, won't you please join us for Very, Very Nick at Night, starting at 10, 9 Central.
They're awkward. They're unpredictable. They don't look anything like your friends said they would. They're Nick at Night's Dates from Heck. 6 of TV Land's classic bad dates for Valentine's Day. Witness the come on.
Hello, baby.
The pickup.
Hi.
The chase. And the score.
I do.
They're Dates from Heck. Tonight at 10, 9 Central, right after Snick on Nick at Night. Crooks still haven't learned. Bullets can't harm Superman.
I know it sounds incredible, but you must believe me.
See and believe Superman every night on Nick at Night.
Next, Nick at Night presents Superman, followed by The Mary Tyler Moore Show, and then Dick Van Dyke. Nick at Night, preserving our television heritage.
This Father's Day, join Nick at Night as we salute Herbert Gillis, the one TV Land dad brave enough to admit he wishes his son were dead. It's an evening of honesty, Sunday on Nick at Night.
Smart TV viewers, compare. Who's the Boss includes no Dick York. With Bewitched, you get Dick York in every Nick at Night episode. Get more of what you're watching for with Nick at Night.
Looking for that special gift? Chatty Cathy speaks French. Patty Playpal dances gonzo and waxes poetic.
Everything's cuckoo.
A couple of living dolls from Nick at Night.
Man, it's like Christmas.
Long for those creature comforts. Missing the little things that just say home.
I got the smokes and the beers.
Well, hello out there from TV Land, where you can put aside the dilemmas of the day.
We gotta find a hacksaw.
Slip into something comfortable and vacuum your problems away. Every night on Nick at Night, your video easy chair.
Anybody seen my Beverly Hills record?
For the finest in TV Land sputtering.
Sam, when?
Watch Nick at Night brand reruns every night. Where were you when these historic words were first uttered?
The horse talks.
I am a witch.
This has been the dream of my life to buy a farm.
Whether you were glued to the set or were even born yet, be here when Nick at Night presents an entire evening of TV Land premiere episodes, the ones that started it all.
Holy cow, I've got to hear 'em.
Don't miss Where It All Began, a one-time only 4-hour special presentation this Sunday starting at 8, 7 Central on Nick at Night. This Sunday is Nick at Night's 5th birthday, and in honor of this half-decade of uncompromising service to the TV generation, we're going to show you where it all began.
Like wow.
Be there when Nick at Night presents 8 premiere episodes of some of TV Land's greatest shows. All in one night. Patty and Kathy's First Encounter, Wilbur's Equestrian Surprise, Darren's First Bewitching, and more. Plus a sneak preview of what's lined up for the months to come.
It's bigger than both of us.
Don't miss Where It All Began. A special birthday bonanza Sunday at 8, 7 Central, only on Nick at Night. Smart TV viewers compare. In a recent poll, Endora was judged to be twice as feisty as Diane Sawyer. Get more of what you're watching for with Bewitched on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night presents Danny Thomas's Happy Home.
Where are you going? To the YMCA where they don't allow women.
Make room for Daddy. Weeknights on Nick at Night.
In the interest of your cultural enrichment, Nick at Night presents the great classics.
To thine own self be true.
He thinks you protest too much. What fools these mortals be.
Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo?
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears.
Romeo, Romeo, where art forth thou?
For classic TV as you like it, watch Nick at Night.
I'm nuts about the theater.
Tomorrow, SNL Backstage looks at The very first show. Watch the best of Saturday night tomorrow at 10, 9 Central on Nick at Night. When asked what they learned from Donna Reed, 55% said niceness, 15% said boxing, and 30% said they learned how to make pie. This report brought to you by Donna Reed.
There's someone in your house.
Good evening. I'm Alfred Hitchcock.
It's
Alfred Hitchcock presents.
every night on Nick at Night.
Only Nick at Night has the best bits from the original Saturday Night Live. It's always the best on the best of Saturday night on Nick at Night.
They took you to TV land.
Hi, I'm Adam West.
They defined the TV generation.
We're calling him Agarn.
They are those Nick at Night promos.
Your boss is a butthead.
And now, they're a show. Yes, this is a promo for a bunch of promos. Our favorite 25 promos in a half-hour special.
Tell me, Mama, what to do.
Watch those Nick at Night promos. 10 years of better living through television. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central, only on Nick at Night. First up on Nick at Night, it's I Dream of Jeannie, followed by Bewitched and I Love Lucy. Classic TV flavor that lasts a long, long, extra long time.
Hey, man, this is a very together pad you got here. We're really going to groove.
Watching I Dream of Jeannie on Nick at Night is like going to a swinging 60s shindig with a bunch of beautiful, far-out people.
Oh, it's a lovely party. Thank you so much for inviting me.
No problem. Everybody's welcome, whether you're a major, a colonel, a general, or just a civilian. So uncork your favorite bottle and pop in for I Dream of Jeannie, weeknights at 8:30, 7:30 Central on Nick at Night. Nick at Night invites you to tune into Bewitched, featuring TV Land's favorite witch. Who knows, after a few evenings of magical happenings, supernatural occurrences, and bizarre transformations, you just might be able to do a few tricks yourself, like stopping time, for example. Hey, that's pretty good. Just think what you can accomplish when you watch Bewitched every weeknight at 9:30, 8:30 Central on Nick at Night. It's a certain moment that's both innocent and crafty, full of mystery and full of mischief. It's very subtle, but it contains the seeds of mayhem and destruction. It's the moment she gets that look, which can only mean one thing.
I've got an idea.
Every weeknight on Nick at Night, watch for that look that leads inevitably to consequences.
Oh, this could only happen to you.
Look for the Lucy look every weeknight at 9, 8 Central, only on Nick at Night.
There's a brand new baby at our house.
Actually, there were lots of new babies at the Ricardo house, and they're all part of our television heritage. The newborn little Ricky was played by 18-day-old James John Ganser, the baby by twins Richard and Ronald Simmons. Then came Michael and Joseph Mayer. But there was only one Keith Thibodeau. Known as the world's tiniest professional drummer, the 5-year-old was a natural to play Ricky's son. Look for all the little Rickies here on Nick at Night.
You're watching the Queen of Comedy.
It's so tasty, too.
A Whole Lot of Lucy continues on Nick at Night. You are actually watching the Lucy Desi Comedy Hour. This rarely televised hour-long series was filmed just after I Love Lucy and can now be seen here on the home of classic TV. So stay tuned as tonight's Lucy Desi special continues. You're watching the Queen of Comedy. A Whole Lot of Lucy continues on Nick at Night.